This thing, make sure this thing is recording. Mic check, mic check. 'Cause I'm doing my own production myself, so gotta make sure this shit is recording. Is recording. Okay, yep, this is recording. There we go. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Charles. This is a very, y'all don't know who I am. I'm just some regular guy in Los Angeles, and y'all don't know who I am, nothing about me. But this is just a video. It's actually just therapeutic for me, get the things off my chest, as far as like when it goes to like relationships. I like to talk to, you know what I'm saying? I like to talk. I like talking things out. I figure, like, well, let me just record myself. You know what I'm saying? Main thing I want to get into is um is the whole dating world right now, especially in America in 2025. And I don't think I've met anybody, man or woman, who has said they've been on, like, I mean, I went on an amazing date. I haven't heard it in a long time. I went on, man, this date was amazing. We had so much fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever heard that in the past 10 years, man or woman. I had a nice time. Man, I was we had a, you know, or it could be on the grounds where they like the place they went to, but not. But motherfucker, well, what about the person? Because the whole point, people think that a dating, and this what one of the messed up parts is. People think that dating is you're supposed to take somebody out. You're supposed to plan this extravagant date or think outside the box. This experience for this woman. You're not going for the experience. The whole point of going on a date is you're supposed to get to know me, and the what we're doing should play the background. We could be walking in the park. The whole point is getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? But if I gotta jump through hoops and plan these excursions every time you want to go out somewhere, first of all, that shit is tiring after you done worked all week trying to survive. Now you got to come home and plot out this whole mythical, magical world this woman done dreamed up in her head. If you're not on point with if you don't hit the mark on it, then now it's just a waste of time. But the main reason men don't date, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. This video is gonna be short. The main reason men don't date is because we know it's a waste of time. If you're not a thug or a game banger or athlete or a millionaire, as a black man, this is for black men too, you're gonna be wasting your time dating. Cause from my experience, man, I don't want to date because I end up liking the chick. Then you're like, damn, I kind of like this chick. So you keep taking her out, taking her out, taking her out, thinking, oh, she's going out with me. She must be like me as well, because I'm taking her. She keeps every time I ask, hey, I got these tickets to do this and do that. You're like, oh shit, yeah, yeah, I'll go. You're like, oh shit, she going. She must be really like me. And then you end up maybe the fourth date, maybe try to go in for a kiss, or be a little bit more, um, I guess, romantic with her, I would say. And then she's like, ooh, no, I ain't really feeling you like that. That's the most worst feeling in the world, man. When you feeling the chick and she ain't feeling you back, and now you done spent all this time, you feel like such a sucker. You do. You feel like such a damn sucker. And I think a lot of men feel that way. And here's the cold thing about why men don't date. It's all right if I'm not your cup of tea. Just because I take you out on a date doesn't mean that you should be forced, because I'm spending money on you, to like me back if you're not feeling that, right? My point I don't like, and a lot of men don't like in today's dating world, is this. If you're not feeling me, you knew that the first date. Why keep going out on me on a second date, third date, fourth date, fifth date? And just why keep going out with me if you're not feeling me like that? Obviously, if I'm taking you out, I'm feeling you like that. But man keeps wanting to take you out, he's feeling you like that. Why waste this man's time by letting you and waste his money by letting him just keep taking you out, and then you're gonna friend zone this dude when that question comes up. Why waste this man's time and money? Those you knew you weren't liking him on the first date, and this happened to me before. You knew you weren't liking him on the first date. Why keep going out with him? I've had bitches, they would, excuse my French, but I say bitch. I've had women, say bitches, whatever, um, go out with a dude and then come and I've known, and this happened to me before. They'll go out with a dude Dude be all up into him. They ain't really feeling. They keep going out with him. They'll go home and they'll come back and call some other dude, have him come over and watch movies with him, movies with him, and you know what I'm saying? Like, why did you even? Well, why are you wasting this man's time if obviously, clearly, you're not feeling him? Just go with the dude that you invited over after the date. You know what I'm saying? Why waste this man's time if you're not feeling him like that, and you know you're gonna friend zone him? You know you ain't feeling, but they're not going for him. They're going for the free food, the experience that they want. That's when I learned later in life that if a woman really is feeling you, you ain't got to do none of that shit. You can tell this bitch, hey, listen, we going to the store and get some ice cream, then the Starbucks, and that's it. She gonna be okay if she like you. It's when she don't like you, you got to come up with these extravagant dates and have a date planner and all that shit. That's when you kind of can figure, okay, this bitch is wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's why men don't date. They just don't. If women had the common courtesy to say, "Hey, I think you know what, this is nice and all. We had a nice time, but I really don't feel no chemistry. On this first date. You cool people though, and we keep going out. We can be friends, but I really don't see us being no more than just that." If women came directly like that, you don't know. The man might be like, you know what, I ain't really feeling you either. Or he might be like, damn, okay. Well, thank you for telling me. Now I can move accordingly. You let me know it ain't gonna go no further than just us just friends. Thank you, ma'am. Now I can go off with the money that I had ready for our second and third date and use that money to take a woman out that may want me, that would want me romantically, But no, you're gonna have the nigga just keep taking you out, taking you out, taking you out, knowing you ain't feeling this dude. That's not right. And that's why I think a lot of men just don't want to date. That's why women always ask me how come men ask for sex on the first date, because they want to see if you really feeling them like that. Now I think that's a little bit too direct, you know what I'm saying, per se, but they just want to see whether you feeling them like that. He don't want to keep wasting his time. He don't want to keep wasting his time taking your ass out and you ain't feeling them. That's why dudes is like, man, fuck all this shit. Are we gonna fuck? Cause I ain't gonna keep just feeding your ass. You know what I'm saying? Most men ain't in the business of feeding strangers. If I'm gonna go feed strangers, I'm gonna go down to the homeless shelter and feed them. You know what I'm saying? At least they'll appreciate it. I've had so many bitches that I've took out and you it's this you want to go here, just be, you know. And I'm like this, and I'm be sitting across from them. They be eating my food that I paid for, and just talking shit, looking at me like I ain't shit while they eating the food that I paid for. I mean, like this ungrateful bitch. I mean, you ain't gotta like me, you ain't, but you at least can be courteous and be nice to me. I'm not gonna feed your ass if you're gonna be sitting up with motherfucker. I walked out on a bitch one time. The bitch, you paying for your food, I'm paying for mine. She's like, that's cool. Bye. She didn't even think her eyes got big. I got up and left. And I was like, I don't want to date no more. I think that was the last time I really went on a real date. I was like, I'm cool. These bras are something wrong with them. I said, I refuse to waste my time and money. I have precious time. We don't know when we gonna leave this earth. Angie Stone died last week in the car accident. She think she saw that coming 2 weeks ago? Probably all kind of shit playing for 2025. You see what I'm saying? I don't have, and you don't know when that time is going to be up. So I don't have time to waste my time licking, kissing your butt. And a lot of times women want their ass kissed. They know the nigga that they banging, which is usually sometimes be somebody else dude. That's usually what they be going for. They'll they'll be submissive and screw somebody's husband, but they but a single man, he got to come out the pocket. And they ain't really, I don't know, and all that sucker shit. That's why a lot of men is like, don't waste your time. I be seeing a lot of cats on guy uh hanging out with their boys now. They ain't even on there or by themselves. Dudes like, I don't waste too much time and money to be taking, like I said, the only dudes who really get cooperations from black women, especially in America, you gotta have some kind of criminal element. This is just my experience. This ain't words born. This ain't the end all be all. But from my experience, black women only respect regular working class men, usually after they've had a baby from another dude and they fucked up. They've been through the ringer through a lot of men, and now okay. Now they're older and a lot of times overweight. Now good guy, come along and be with me. You know what I'm saying? And get this worn out vagina. that all the hood niggas and athletes was bouncing up and down in my 20s and 30s. Now I'm in my 40s, and traumatized by all that bullshit. You come in and collect and gather up all this trash and make it your woman. They're only submissive to the worst kind of men, the psychopaths, I call it. If you're a gangbanger, you're a street guy shooting up and killing people, you're a psychopath. Come on, what else can you? It is what it is. You look this shit up. That's exactly what you are, and that's what the women. I told a friend about this in my last video. Women are falling. The problem with the black community is that women are going for the psychotic men in our society, thinking that they're the real men, and they're ignoring the the builders in our societies, the MLKs, the Malcolm X's, the Huey P. Newtons. They're lame. You know what I'm saying? And then you have psychopath kids, and then you know what I'm saying, so forth and so on. That's another story. We're talking about dating here. I always go off track. Had to bring myself back in. Yeah, I just don't want that. That's just a horrible feeling, man. I'm sorry. That's a horrible feeling when you liking a woman, because you know what, you don't make the man feel like a sucker. If you're not feeling him, let him know off real. So now you're making him feel like a sucker, you know. Because after you knew the first date you wasn't feeling me like that, why keep going out with me on the fourth or fifth date? Because automatically we thinking you're not gonna keep hanging out with a guy if you're not feeling him. These bras will do that shit. They'll be hanging out with your ass because you spending money on them and not be feeling you. And that's just disingenuous, and it's not right. And that's why a lot of men don't date. They ain't, I'm not dating. I'm cool. I don't want to date no more. Bitch, take me out. If you want to go out, I don't ever actually take me out. You know, I think a lot of men now are focusing on their goals. A lot of men now that are single, and then that's another thing. There's a lot of single black men out here. They say it ain't no single. There's a lot of single, childless black men out here in their 30s. I meet them out here in LA all the time on homes. Like, why can't these bitches want? I don't know why I can't get one. He's like, yo, you straight? You be thinking they say this motherfucker must be gay. No, he ain't gay. Straight as arrow. But he's a good man. He ain't got no. He's not athletic. He has a good job. He's probably, an electrician or some shit like that. He's just not, he just don't have no warrants. He don't have no tattoos. He don't sag his pants. He don't wear Jordans or whatever outfit. You know what I'm saying? He may not be the best dresser. He may just wear some jeans and a clean shirt. That's his swag. I meet him all the time. So when women say there aren't no good men, these men got too many kids, black men especially, that's false like a motherfucker. Very false. And I'm glad that they've expelled that. It's a lot of single, childless black men in America, but they just, and a lot of them have stopped dating. They said dating, man, I think in California, they said the date, especially in California, you date out here, it's already expensive to live. For an average person to take a person out, you got to think, you a single man, right? Let's say, for instance, you meet two women, and one of the two women, you feeling the one you kind of like on the fence with, but you take one of them out, y'all kicking it a little bit. Second date, y'all going second date, third date. Then maybe the third date, you know, she tell you she ain't feeling you. And now you like, damn. You could have told me that the first date. That way I could have saved on the second and third date. I could have used that third date money with your ass and use that on the second girl. You know what I'm saying? But no, bitches don't do that. They lead you on, let you keep taking them out, licking their ass. And then then when you go in, hey girl, no, I see you as a friend, like a little brother. But bitch, you do that the first date. We only been on 4 dates now. You see what I'm saying? So now you go to the second girl, taking her out, and maybe by the third day, she kind of feeling you, be like, I ain't really feeling her. You know what I'm saying? But then you feel like, you know what? After about the third date, I'm kind of feeling this girl. Then you keep going, taking her out. Then maybe by like the 6th or 7th date, you try to go, hey, you know what? I ain't really feeling. Damn, bitch, you could have told me that. She's like, I was. You know what? I kind of was the second date, but you cough. I ain't like your outfit on the fourth day, so that's why I don't like his outfit. And usually with black women, be some dumb shit. They don't like his shoes, some dumb shit like that. It'd be some teenage shit. That's why. What was her name? Dr. Frances Cress Wilson? This is a black woman who said this. She said most black women don't have the mentality. They don't grow past the maturity of the age of a teenager to the age of 14. She passed away. God rest her soul. And black women could not stand her ass. Dr. Frances Cress Wilson, they did not like her. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. Dr. Shaza Ali. She's still Shaza Ali. That's her name. Dr. Shaza Ali. She's been around since the 80s. She's still living and she's still talking. And a lot of black women do not like this sister. She said that the black woman in America, their maturity when it comes to relationships doesn't mature past the age of 14. They still have the same mentality of a 14-year-old girl picking a mate. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's deep shit. Sisters could not stand her because she would break it down. She would tell women how they had to be in order to keep a man, and all of it was like, you got it somewhat, not be submissive, but you gotta bring yourself down a little. You can't stand with the man. You're the woman. You're supposed to stand behind the man. That's not how it goes. And when she said that, sisters the Saza Ali, Dr. Saza Ali, that's her name. Smart sisters, but sisters can't stand her. But that's what it is. And I just don't want to date no more, man. It's just I don't have the time, the money, the energy. And I'm just tired of feeding strangers that looking at me like I ain't shit across the table while they devour the food that I'm paying a astronomical amount for, because food restaurants are fucking ain't cheap no more. You know what I'm saying? The average meal for both people at a decent restaurant is gonna run you $30 a person with the drink and her meal, and don't let her order alcohol, which she will. She gonna order some fucking alcohol. So you're looking at $40 for that one person. I ain't even ate yet. So now another $40 if I want to drink. So that's $80. Then the tips, you're looking at about what, 100? You know what I'm saying? 80 or maybe 90, almost 100. You know. So then to take it, then we're gonna meet again for dinner. It's another $100. Then third day, then I go, hey girl, I ain't really feeling you. Now you out of $200. Now you got to go and meet them. Or I hate when they just straight up just ghost your ass. Oh yeah, yeah, give me a hug. Okay, okay. Say thank you for the date. And you call her the next day. Hey, oh, she sent me the voicemail. Okay, I'll call. Bitch, nigga, you been blocked. It's just a waste of, and don't nobody have money to be thrown away on some wishy-washy woman that don't know what the fuck she wants. What she wants changes with an Instagram post that she see. You know what I'm saying? So that's why dudes don't date. I don't do the average man, the average working class man don't have money just to be thrown up in the air. Like I say, men starting to take themselves out. Like fuck this shit. Why spend $80 on a meal? I can just take my ass out, enjoy my drink, enjoy my meal. I ain't got to come up with conversation because a lot of times you go on these dates, these bitches want you to impress them. I have to come up with a combo. Why you ain't saying nothing? You don't have too much conversation. But bitch, you got a mouth too. You got a brain. Can you think and ask me some questions? Shit. You know how to, hey, where you from? How your mama doing? Where your mama from? How long your parents been married? Talk, bitch. It's like an interview now. I'm paying to interview your ass. At this point, if I'm asking all the questions and you answering, and you ain't asking me no questions. That's how a conversation works, bitch. Not me just coming up with the shit and asking questions and you just answering the questions and that's it. Be intrigued in me. You don't want to know shit about me. That's one red flag you can know right there. Like, okay, this bitch is just wasting my damn time. She just wanted the entertainment and the meal. A lot of women just want because usually like I said the man that they banging and giving the coochie to ain't doing nothing, and he ain't doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they looking for a sucker that's gonna have they nose up their ass. Oh, girl, you fine, you beautiful. For the compliments, to get the pick, you get picked up and fed and shit, and a show and all that else, good concert tickets and events and museums and candy and treats and all kind of good shit. That's why women say, I love dating. Yeah, bitch, you ain't paying for nothing. But you get whisked away, get picked up and took to dinner and to movies and to shows and theater plays and museums and art galleries and openings and shit. I would love it too. I ain't had to come out of the pocket, motherfucker, pick you up and take you out somewhere, and you ain't got to pay for nothing. Shit, man, please. I would date. I would date every day. Shit. But when you front the bill, you don't want to waste your time. You don't want your time to be wasted. Bitch, let me know from the get. You ain't feeling me. That way I can move on. I can move accordingly. Or even let me know before I even take your ass out if you ain't feeling me. Because don't just waste my money and my time. And then bitches wonder why, well, how come these men don't want to take us out on no date? Why they don't want to take us nowhere? They don't want to take us, cause you wasted men's time. You knew you wasted men's time on dates. You was carrying the dude the whole time, knowing you ain't feeling the dude, thinking, oh, this girl like me. Then we go in and try to kiss you. I ain't feeling you like that. We like friends. Come on. Then you feel like a fool. You know what I'm saying? And don't block me. That's another thing. Blocking is another thing. Like, you're like, well, what did I say to the bitch for make her want to block me? You know what I'm saying? Like what? You be thinking, oh, I was talking to the girl, we hugged after the date. I'm gonna call you, make sure you got home, and then I called the bitch. Why would she do that? That's crazy too. Don't nobody got the balls to be up front no more. I remember back in the day when my sister was I was a kid, and I would watch my sister and them date. They wouldn't even go out with a guy unless they liked them. That's how you supposed to do it. I got a boyfriend. They'll lie, I got a boyfriend, or they'll tell them straight up. I ain't really feeling you like that. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know that. Now let me holler at your homegirl, see what she interested. You ain't wasting my motherfucking time. Men appreciate women for that. Or don't even give me your number. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna block it. Women would give their number. Women been doing that shit though. Women would give their number out to a man, and then when he called, this is back when they had landlines before the cell phone. Women would call a man, and then give a man. No, she would give a man her number, and then as soon as the man called, hey, how you? Who this? Oh, I met you at the such and such. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm in the middle of something right now. Let me. You can call me back, or I'll call you back. Okay, cool. And then what they'll do is they used to have to. It was when you had landlines before cell phones, you used to have to dial this number and then put the number. I think punch the number in, and then have that number blocked. So every time the dude go back and call that number, it'll say boo boo boo. You know what I'm saying? And that's when men knew back then. Oh, she blocked me. The bitch is just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because it would go boo boo. Cause like, yeah, I just called this number. You think you called it wrong, so you'll dial the number back, and then you'll be like boo boo. Oh, she blocked me. Bitch blocked me. You know what I'm saying? They even had like an answering. They had these numbers going around at one point that a girl can give this number out, and then the dude can go to call the number when he get, if he gets somewhere, he can go and call the number, right? And when you call the number will say, you have been blocked. You thought it would say some little message to say that this ain't her number, dude. Like, she blocking you, like she ain't feeling you. I'm like, damn, they got all kind of cold ways. And that's why they see that type of shit. Why would I want to date and I gotta do, bitches playing games and giving you blocked numbers with little and shit like that. Like, no, 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 no. Yeah. Let me tell you something, man. I went to the movies the other day. I went and had dinner. I got off work. I said, no, I feel like having dinner. And I went to the movies and I went out to eat. And by myself, I had the best. I met some people at the bar, whatever. We chatted up a little bit. I had the best fucking time by myself. It wasn't no expectations. I wasn't trying to meet nobody. I just enjoyed the ambience of my meal and enjoyed the movie by myself. Laugh. It was a comedy. I forgot the name of the movie, but laughed my ass off. It got me a nice big box of popcorn. I ain't had to get nobody shit. I ain't had to walk past the concession stand and ask somebody if they want something. Then they say, I don't want, I'm good. Then you sit down. Then just when the movie's getting ready to start, what? I kind of want me something to drink. Now I gotta get up and get you some. I ain't had to do none of that shit, man. It felt so good. Date yourself, guys. Take yourself. I'm telling you, if dudes start taking themselves, it's a dude to be on Instagram, and he got a lot of followers. He take himself out on date nights and shit on Fridays. Nigga go to like a show, then he'll go have dinner, a concert. He'll go to a game. He'll be chilling, and you can tell homeboy just having. I did that one. You feel weird at first, like, damn, I'm by myself. I probably look like a loser. Everybody with their ladies and stuff. Then you start like, man, I don't need to be with no damn body. I'm solo. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about this. Do this bitch like me? And then and all that. And no pressure, dude. It just felt so good. And like I said, when you date by yourself, you end up meeting people when you dating by yourself. When you go out by yourself without taking some broad that's not even feeling you with you on a date, you end up meeting somebody that's actually probably would be cooler if you would have been met on the street. You see what I'm saying? Just out, you just date, you just I'm gonna go have a meal, maybe go listen to some jazz, have a drink by the bar. You end up meeting somebody. Not even trying, not going to trying to meet somebody, but I'm going with the intention of joining, just enjoy my time, relax, have a cigar, and enjoy me. Dress, put on a nice outfit, go enjoy a nice comedy show, a nice. I've done it before, man, and that shit, man. I say, damn, I should have been doing this. I should have been doing this. I should have been doing this years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow. You know, think about all the money I wasted on broads, and just look at me while I'm feeding them, telling me I look like I ain't shit. I could have saved so much money and probably had the best time. I just went by my damn self. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad when motherfuckers rather date themselves than the women. That says a lot about the women in your society. It also says a lot about the women in your society when less men want to marry them. The marriage shit has been going down, down, downhill every year in America. It says a lot about it. The women nowadays aren't of marriage quality. Would you say that? I'm just saying. I think that's a logical answer. It's a logical question. I mean, are the women of caliber of marriage nowadays? Very few are. I would have to say, from my experience, very few. It's probably about maybe this comedian Corey Holcomb said this. He said it's probably about 1,200 good women in the whole United States, white, black, out of all the colors, 1,200, and 1,200 of them women are locked down. Maybe 11, 1,100 of them were locked down. But yeah. This is my thoughts, y'all. I just don't. That's the reason why I don't want to date. And I just don't want to feel that feeling again. When you feeling the girl, like I really like this girl, and she's like, I ain't really liking you like that. You like a homeboy. You like a brother. Not only do I feel embarrassed, but I feel like I wasted my time. But you knew this two or three dates in. You knew this. Why you didn't tell me this shit? Why you kept accepting offers to me, taking you to the movies and to this show and to the poetry reading, to the concert, the festival. Why would you just keep going out with me? You knew this, bitch. You know I ain't out here just want to meet. I don't want no. I ain't gay. I ain't trying to get no homegirls as friends. I ain't trying to meet women to have friends. I'm out here dating with a purpose, especially in my older age. Why would you waste my time like that, bitch? You could have told me that. You weren't feeling me one day, then you knew it. That's why motherfuckers don't want to date no more. That's the precise reason why niggas don't want to date no more. You were wasting our fucking time. Men don't want their time wasting no more. They don't want to feel like a straight sucker no more. Dudes is done.